Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been kind of rough in both the crypto and traditional markets. So it's been kind of difficult trying to find you know, good opportunities to make money here and there. This one is not really, I mean, it sort of is making money, uh, but let me try to explain further. Because I've been playing around with the Moomoo app for the past few days. I think it could be something that could benefit you. Uh, as I mentioned before, like crypto winter is still going on, kind of. The TradFi markets are kind of saggy after a good start to like the first half of the year. Um, so I was trying to look around as to see if there was any like easy or like free money opportunities. I don't know, like, in life, obviously nothing is really free. There's always going to be catches somewhere, but I'm going to explain later. Uh, so, there was like uh, I was watching a few other YouTubers, and sometimes like they have affiliate links. So like, and I've seen Mumu around, but I kind of didn't feel like it was reputable. But after doing my own digging and like playing around with the app, so far it seems okay. Um, they have a current promotion where they're giving away 15 free stocks, but again, like there's a catch. Um, like I signed up in late September, so and you have to wait like 60 days plus an additional like 10 days after that. So read the terms and conditions carefully if you decide to also follow me uh, in using like the Moomoo app as well. So it should like these stocks, um, like after your deposit clears, you they'll give you like in the on your phone app, like these like draws, and like you kind of click on each one, and then like free shares of stocks appear. And then you could also potentially get one free share of either Google or Tesla, which I thought was pretty good. But there's a catch I'll explain later. So far, I've gotten 7 shares of Grab, 7 shares of Siri, 1 share of SoFi, and true to their word, they did give me 1 share of Google, and these are the prices that when I got them. So it's about a 3.8% return if prices still remain the same. Um, so it'll probably fluctuate by the time I cash out. And here's like part of the fine print. So you have to put in like $5,000 to get the all free 15 free stocks. They should really say like 15 free shares instead of 15 free stocks, because at first I thought they were gonna give me 1 share of like a different company, but I guess it depends on like your luck too. But anyway, so yeah, you have to put in 5,000 to get like all 15 stocks in either 1 share of Tesla or Google. And then obviously if you can only put up like 1,000, you could still get 15 free stocks, which is still pretty good. And then even if you only have like $100, like you know 5 free stocks is still free money. So I think like if you have like the if you have extra money lying around and you just want to take a shot, um, I personally went for it. Uh, I, so far I'm not seeing any downside. I guess aside from Futu is technically a Hong Kong company, which in turn is really you um, I guess you could call it a Chinese company. But it is SEC regulated. And here's just a screenshot of the desktop. Um, like when you go into like the web portal, they have a separate desktop download that you can do, and I'll show you guys that later. And so far so good. It's not bad as a broker. And then like so far I don't see any like big discounts. I mean, it is free stock trading for most US stocks. But if you want to buy like some of the Chinese and Hong Kong listed stocks, there's like additional charges. And it's kind of free options, but there's like a 65 cent, um, I guess like per option contract, like fee. So that is something to be aware about. So I've played around with like some of the available like kind of features. So I like stuff like the turnover rankings and the volume rankings. So it helps like when you're doing like research and just like kind of like getting like scans to see like if there's any stuff uh to trade. Um, and then funding takes the normal like 3 business days to clear. Um, and in my opinion so far, like it it works well. And the fees are again like they're mostly free. Um, and there's free like level 2 quotes, and I'll show you like a screenshot in a minute. Like I mentioned before, like the options are is also like free-ish. But then like I mentioned earlier, there's like a 65 cent like contract fee, which is the same as what Schwab and Thinkorswim has. And then there was like a feature also like which I thought was pretty cool was there's like an institutional tracker. So if you kind of want to see like what some of the bigger funds like where they have like some positions and like, the top holdings, um, I found that to be like pretty helpful, just to see if like who's like behind the stock. So this is a screenshot of like their desktop download. I As I mentioned earlier before, I really liked how they have like the level 2, like if you notice on like the lower right hand corner. Um, because I also use the level 2 quotes in Thinkorswim, but they don't have like a visual representation, so it's very like eye intensive where like yeah you have to keep an eye on both like the bid and ask and the spread. Whereas here, like you can like just like the visual cues, I think I like how, it's kind of like a tug of war between like buyers and sellers. So I found this to be very helpful. So I would say like overall like if you're in the market for like a new broker, because Schwab is integrating like Thinkorswim. So like right now, I'm not too comfortable with that. I don't like to have like too much money sitting in one one company. I also have Tasty Trade, which I like as well. But it's always good to have like like a backup somewhere, just in case like something crazy happens. Like back in March, like Schwab, there was a lot of rumors flying around that like their banking might take down the whole company, but thank goodness like so far so good. So it's something to think about. I like the layout. It's generally very clean, and as I mentioned before, I really like the good visual level 2 quotes. And it's good to have like an alternate backup broker just in case. Um, I do have some concern that like even though it's mostly free for now, so obviously like you have to make money somehow. So they're probably selling like our orders to like like big market makers. So that's uh you know payment for order flow. But it does help keep like the markets like the bid and ask spreads like pretty tight. So I'll kind of like tolerate that for now. And I hope like in the future like they don't do like kind of like nickel and dime like scammy um just like fees here and there. But so far so good. And there's a little bit of a learning curve. I normally don't like trading on my phone. But it is good to have like a backup, just in case like my laptop or like my internet like blows up or something. So it's good to have that. So like the desktop download, there's a I mean it's mostly easy to kind of like maneuver, but it's just like it takes time to get used to like their different features. Like for example, I was trying to like switch to like candlestick charts because that's what I prefer. But that's like, just like a minor nitpick. And I think like the biggest concern for most folks, since it is a Chinese company, both in terms of like the stock in the actual brokerage firm, if in case like there's ever like a scandal or something, and um, like they delist like all Chinese stocks, like because Mumu is trades under like the ticker symbol FUTU, FUTU. So I don't know if that'll cause like the company to kind of fully pull out. Like I don't know what the ramifications are for like if you have a lot of money like on the brokerage. So like for right now, I'm just putting like enough there just to get the free stocks, and then in a few months I'll make like another evaluation. Like I'll probably take out like a good chunk of the money and then just leave like a small amount there just to see what they do. Um, and then because I mean, even though like right now they're SEC regulated brokerage and everything seems fine for now, so that's probably like my biggest concern. Um, so yeah, I guess like just check it out for yourself if you are in the market for a new broker. And I do have like an affiliate link, so you can also like take advantage of like the 15 free stocks. And if there's any like I don't know if there's any like bonus, if you do like an additional bonus on top of that. Um, but yeah, so far this is just my initial impressions of the Moomoo trading app. So far so good. Um, and if like something really good or something really bad happens in the future, I'll make an update video. Or like if I see like other um like brokerages that have like like free stock giveaways and stuff like that, like I'll also like check them out and post like a new video. Or if I find like a really uh just like kind of like a no-brainer like trading opportunity, I'll bring that to you guys as well. But as always, thank you for watching, and thank you for your support, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.